Hey, hey, hey. Trump train in the house. Whoops, sorry, wrong show. My apologies, people. Anyway, we're going to start off this great show with this. Let me see.
This is the disclaimer for the video you're about to watch, as well as all videos belonging to the Lynn Wick channel on all platforms on which we operate this channel. No part of this publication, which includes this YouTube video, may be reproduced, stored in a retrievable system, or transmitted in any form or by any means except as permitted by the United States Copyright Act without the prior express written consent of the broadcaster, Lynn Wick. While we use our best efforts to prepare content for this site, we make no representation or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the content of the videos, including any content, links, or resources shared by third parties. Furthermore, all parties specifically disclaim any express or implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. No legal advice or financial advice is being given herein, as we are not attorneys or financial advisors. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. No liability or damages shall take place because of this content. Furthermore, your use of this site and watching these videos confirms your agreement that the state of Ohio law applies to all disputes relating to this site, videos, and venue. For all claims and disputes relating to this site and videos shall be in the state of Ohio.
Geez, now wasn't that fun? Anyway, I've got a little something here on a Q post that I wanted to read. It's Q post number 4559, for those of you that know how to read the boards. Okay. There was a time when our children stood at attention and with pride put their hand on their heart and in one united voice recited the Pledge of Allegiance. There was a time when strength and honor meant something. There was a time when standing for our flag meant something. There was a time when our history, our heritage, was taught with pride and respect. There was a time when respect was given to those who served, bled, and died to protect and defend our freedoms. There was a time when we were grateful. There was a time when our accomplishments meant something. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united under the American flag. A flag that was carried in battle by brave patriots as a symbol of freedom and justice for all, no matter race, religion, or background. A beacon of hope when flown, a mark of respect to their memory, to those who willfully sacrificed their lives to defend. There was a time when we, the people, decided our future. There was a time when we, the people, had a voice. There was a time when we, the people, were united and strong. There was a time when the media was free from political bias and corruption. There was a time when our elected leaders stood their ground, dug in, and defended those they represented. How many men and women in uniform are currently serving on the front lines abroad only to look back in horror to see the homeland on fire? What does the word patriot mean to you? Land of the free, home of the brave. Now is not the time to be complacent. Will you answer the call? Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed down on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free. And this was part of Ronald Reagan's speech. And it's posted by Q on the Q board under number 4559, if anybody wants to verify that. And that's my contribution to tonight's show. Good evening, everyone. God bless you. And may the Lord always ride but with you by your side. Have a great evening. I'm going to turn it over to Lee now. Thank you.
What is it the machine said? Anybody ready for a game?
Are you ready? Want to play?
Hello, everybody. Do you want to play a game? Aren't we just full of it tonight? Oh, well, life gets better. Let's see. Well, chat does not want to go up. There we go. All right. Oh, Elvis is the first one in. He says, "Good evening, family." He says I'm first. Do I win anything? Sure. What do you want to win? Aw, he's so sweet. He says, "That's okay. I got you all." Tony says, "Good evening, everyone. You're trying to make me use time travel, but lost, but now you found." Oh. 6 says, "Why does the song 'I Think I'm Alone Now' pop into my head?" I don't know. Colleen says, "Good evening, everyone." Hello, Colleen. Hello.
You haven't done this in forever.
Hello, Giggles. I found ya. Hello, everyone. Hello, Giggles. Colleen says, "Welcome to the Linwick channel. Please hit the like button on your way in, then subscribe to get the latest notifications. Please pull up a chair and pour a drink and sit and get a snack and enjoy the show." Thank you, Colleen. Knight says, "Good evening, dear Slim Jim and sweet Sassy. Love you and everything you do for all of us." Thank you. AM Kim, one of the few to hit the like button, but it doesn't matter what number one. I am the first. Me first. Salinas, hope we have some great news soon. Sunshine behind the scenes, kicking butt, believe in pain. AM Kim says, "Prayers, hearts, and good evening all." Lisa says, "Oh my gosh, I'm having many panic attacks. Please, I should check my email more often. Hello, family." Yeah, Lisa would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, look at there. Lynn Wick says, "Hi, everyone. I'm new here." Everyone, welcome Lenwick. She's new here. Cece says, hello, Wick family. What a lovely day to be alive. Having a Georgia Guidestones come down was awesome. Sending love and blessings to everyone. You almost blocked me? Well, I asked if anybody wanted to have a block party. I know. Congratulations, Giggles. New grandma. It's a boy. Yeah. Good night, says Ghost. I mean, Len. So who's ready for a block party? Oh, heck. Who am I kidding? I'm ready for any kind of a party. Paul says, good evening, everyone, with the heart. Thank you, Paul. Kat says, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, Sassy Mods, and everyone in chat. Hello, Kat. Diane says, hello, Lynn, Sassy, chat, and Mods. God's hand is moving. Diane says, hello, Lynn. Hello, Diane. How are you, honey? Twinkle Eyes says, hi, Lynn. Hi, Twinkle Eyes. Hi, Elvis. He says, Lynn, good evening. Good evening to you. Paul says, good evening, Lynn. Good evening. Sends a flower. 6 says, hi, Lynn. How was the doctor's appointment? It could have gone better. It's got some issues, but I know the Lord's got me. God wants says, hello, everyone, and congratulations to Giggles. Hi, Kat. How are you? She says, hi, Lynn. Gloria says, hi, everyone. I missed you this morning. Colleen says, welcome, Lynn. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, which I did. Oh. Dee says, hey, Lynn, been lifting you and Jim up in prayer, big time around 9 a.m. And you know what's really strange? I knew exactly where I was at 9 o'clock. And I don't normally do that. I know exactly where I was standing. Lee says, good evening, my family. Blessings. Lee says, Lynn, Ghost, and Angel, Sassy, love and blessings. Jeanette says, hey, wonderful family and mods. I finally found y'all. Phyllis says, good evening, Wick Warrior family. Praying for Sassy's doing better. Hi, Phyllis. Sandy says, hello, Lynn, Jim, and hope Sassy feels better. Cora says, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a blessed day. Wade says, hello, Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy. Hello, great mods. MJ says, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, and Sweet Sassy. Awesome mods and Patriot family. I hope all had a blessed day. You too, honey. Brighter Day says hello to all, sending prayers for Sassy. Hello to all the mods, sending blessings, flowers, and a whole lot of love. Thank you. She's about the same, God one. She's about the same. On the beach says hello, Patriots, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. What a great day to be alive. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Hey, Nurse 2000. Hello, Patriot family. Blessings and love to all. Phyllis says, Lynn, hope everything went well at the doctor's this morning. Could have went better. Thank you for asking. Wade says, I'm so ready, and I know everyone is, but magical, but I am so tired of hurting so much, can't sleep. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. On the beach says, welcome everyone, sending hearts. Deborah says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Deborah. James says, good evening, all. Hello, James. How are you, honey? Dean says, good evening, Lynn and everyone. Good evening, Dean. Patricia says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Patricia. Son says, hello, friends. Good things happening. Woo woo. John says, howdy, truth unbound. Kroll says, good evening, Miss Lynn and everyone. Hello, Kroll. Kimberly says, good evening, Lynn, Go Sassy Mods and family. Hello, Kimberly. Sheila says, hello, everyone. I look forward to this all day. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Phyllis, oh, you're talking. Go Mom says, Lynn, Go Sassy Girl Mods. Hello, hello. She's got hearts and flowers and a pineapple. We ate our pineapple. Rockstar says, hello, everyone. Hey, Rockstar. Where you been? Kathy says, a great evening and hopeful everyone had a wonderful day. Love you all. Charlotte says, praise God, Georgia. Guidestones are no longer as of 4 a.m. this morning. You probably know, but it's just in case you didn't. The beach is saying, welcome everyone, but please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit all notifications. Alan says, hello everyone. Hello, Alan. Drigs for Oil says, good evening. A.M. Kim says, I do believe you were wrong on that with many of us. Trump train in the house without him. This had never been started. Hello, Beach. Diane says, hang in there, Wade. They're coming. Prayers are with you. They are coming. Viggy says, yay, the evil people commandments whence kaboom. Bev says, good evening, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, and Chat family. Hi to all of our fantastic mods. Dee says, hello, Lynn, Jim, and that was lovely. Thank you. How is Sassy doing today? Did she rest well overnight? Yeah, I guess she did. Greetings, fellow patriots, and warm regards to your dedicated mods. She has her moments. I mean, she pushed me out of the bed and I had to come downstairs at 1:30. Carolyn says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Carolyn. Okay. I just jumped. Yvonne says, good evening, family. I was praying about your doctor appointment this morning, Lynn. Thank you so much, honey. Judy says, good evening, all. How was doctor's appointment, Lynn? Could have went a little bit better, but the Lord's got me in his hands. I'm okay. Carolyn says, hello, Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy, and everyone. Hope you are well. Hey, farm boy. He says, howdy, everyone. Jody says, hello, everyone. Hey, Jody. Annette says, Lynn, how did you make, well, I'll let you guys know. There's Guy. Good evening, Lynn, Jim, Sassy, and Chat family from Loretta and Randall West. Storms here this evening. Hope everyone has a fantastic night. God's blessings to one and all. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Miss Loretta. How are you both doing? Well, I got fixed up, but not all fixed up, Sheila. I got a message back that we got to talk tomorrow, so that's probably not going to be a good thing. Brittany says, hello, everyone. Hello, Brittany. T-Swan says, good evening, everyone. Hello, T-Swan. Pom-Mom says, hi, Lynn, and everyone. Hi, Pom-Mom. Hello, Decisions. How are you? Danissa says, good evening, everyone. Love and blessings. Hello, Danissa. Ed says, good evening, everyone. Prayers for Sassy. Thank you, Ed.
Such a sweet doggy.
Hold on, I jumped. Okay, it must have started there. CJ says, Lynn, Ghost, Miss Sassy, and chat. Evening all. Blessings to all. Hello, CJ. Denissa says, good evening, everyone. Love and blessings. Ed says, evening, everyone. Prayers for Sassy. Brittany says, love and blessings to all. You too, sweetie. I know, I said that earlier. I told her congratulations on her granddaughter. Betty says, good evening, Lynn and everyone. Charlie's wife, Danielle, has it now. She needs prayers. Oh, boy. Okay. Charlie's wife, Danielle. Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to leave it somewhere.
Did you take my pen?
Yeah.
Okay, I got her down, Mom. Or, Betty. Westfall says, hi there, peeps. Hope you are all blessed with blessed love. On the beach says, lots of patriots taken down off YouTube. Yep. Cluck Bucket says, hello, Lynn, Ghost, and Chad. Hello, Cluck Bucket. How are you?
Disclaimer, I played at the beginning.
Hello, Angie. How are you, honey? Brittany says, please pray for a toddler that lost both of his parents in the 4th of July parade shooting. Oh. Okay, honey. AM Kim, man, I'm glad everybody follows along as you read, because for some reasons you're not reading some of those chats correctly, so one has to see themselves. has to see themselves what we say. I don't know what's going on. What do you mean, AM Kim? Oh, never mind. I'll grab it down at the end. Danielle says, good evening. Good evening, Danielle. Angie says, good evening, my brothers, sisters, and warrior family. On the beach is saying, welcome everyone. Please hit that like button. We are a family. Clock Bucket says, Bo Poloni was on fire last night with Nino. Yes, he was. Mildred, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, and Sassy. So good, glad you are on again. Patriot No Jab says, howdy, folks. Hello, Patriot No Jab. Happy Raffy says, hi, Len, go sassy and lovely people. How are you? And I jumped. Mike says, hello, everyone. Hope all had a wonderful 4th. Mildred says, our electricity was out 3.5 hours, so I am not cool yet. I bet you're not. Jules says, hello, my Patriot family. Hi, Jules. How are you, honey? Doodlebug says, good evening, Lynn, Ghost, and Sweet Sassy, Mods, and Wick Warriors. I've been baking today, sharing with neighbors, just finished cleaning up. Oh, that sounds good. Patriot No Jab says, my pineapple is now a raisin. You were supposed to eat it before it went bad. Oh. Angie says, good evening, everyone. Just coming in. Anne says, with all the UK government resignations and right now talking about Maxwell versus UK TV, things are happening. Yeah, that's a good neighbor. Doodlebug says, I found a very good video about the Guidestones and explain what he feels has happened. He says it's a God thing, getting rid of all evil. I pray so. Angie says, good evening to everyone I missed. Dave's not here, says hello to everyone. Let's have a great night. Doodlebug says good evening to our special mods. One voice says good evening, or says evening, Lynn, Jim, and Sassy. Anything I missed yet? Have to get back to my supper and bring it back to computer. We'll turn speakers all the way up. Nope, nothing yet, honey. Teresa says, I made it. I didn't get notifications for coffee chat this morning because we didn't have one, Teresa. I was having a chat with the doctor. Lee says, Lynn, I sometimes feel like we are all in a movie. The Wizard of Oz. We are munchkins can come out now. Sharon says, hello all. Glad you're okay, Lynn. Thank you, Sharon. Doodlebug says, I made 2 homemade brownies first, then 2 different types of muffins, zucchini, raisin, and banana mini chocolate chips. Oh my goodness. Hey, Corrine. She says, hello, dearest Lynn, Jim, Sassy Mods, and lovely family. I'm at a rest stop checking in. Love to all. You headed home, sweetie? Kenneth, hi, Lynn and Jim and Sassy. Hi, honey. Cece says, even though my body hurts, been listening to music, keeping my vibes high. Oh, stop this. Corrine says, Scarlett is enjoying singing the car, so I will listen to the replay when she falls asleep or when I unplug the car. All right, honey. Angie says, Lynn, like you said, God has you, and just know we got you in prayer. Thank you. Bev says, on June 29th, Julie Green said, a famous rock formation will be in your news. I would say God dealt with that hand. I think you're right. Stella says, Lynn, we are so excited. Hello, Mr. Spudley. He says, hello, everyone. And said, weird being around those with their head in the sand as I listen to them talk about UK government and other things. No, I bet. I already did the disclaimer. Ghost did it. Cheryl says, hello, everyone. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Corrine says, correction, we are both listening. Well, hello there, ladies. Mildred says, good evening, all. Hello, Mildred. Six says, ready for the stock market to crash now. Cecilia says, good evening. Hello, Cecilia. Okay, Angie, thank you. And it wasn't bad, not at this point. I think it's fine. I think the Lord's going to take care of it all. Okay, he wants me to redo this. So we're going to go in and redo this because we doubled the chat. Okay, where is it? There it is.
This is the disclaimer for the video you're about to watch, as well as all videos belonging to the Lynn Wick channel on all platforms on which we operate this channel. No part of this publication, which includes this YouTube video, may be reproduced, stored in a retrievable system, or transmitted in any form or by any means except as permitted by the United States Copyright Act without the prior express written consent of the broadcaster, Lynn Wick. While we use our best efforts to prepare content for this site, we make no representation or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the content of the videos, including any content, links, or resources shared by third parties. Furthermore, all parties specifically disclaim any express or implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. No legal advice or financial advice is being given herein, as we are not attorneys or financial advisors. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. No liability or damages shall take place because of this content. Furthermore, your use of this site and watching these videos confirms your agreement that the state of Ohio law applies to all disputes relating to this site, videos, and venue. For all claims and disputes relating to this site and videos shall be in the state of Ohio.
Okay, we are back. Let's see if I missed anybody. Mayor Catherine says, good evening, Joan. Marty Ann says, good evening, my sweet family. It has been a blessed day. Okay, let me get down here a minute. One Voice, I don't know what you're asking me. Okay, so I can see you're all excited tonight. So, anybody want to come up and talk about what they're excited about? No one? Yeah. But I mean, you guys should know who said it on the 7th. I just repeated it because I said don't pay attention to the dates. Okay, I have a video we're going to watch if you guys want to see it. Okay, guys, let's just sit back. I got a video. I'm only going to play a little bit of it. This should always make it happier for you. At least it does for me. So let me see if I can get it up there.
Your question to President Reagan.
Mr. President, I want to raise an issue that I think has been lurking out there for 2 or 3 weeks and cast it specifically in national security terms. You already are the oldest president in history, and some of your staff say you were tired after your most recent encounter with Mr. Mondale. I recall yet that President Kennedy had to go for days on end with very little sleep during the Cuba Missile Crisis. Is there any doubt in your mind that you would be able to function in such circumstances?
Not at all, Mr. Truitt, and I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience. If I still have time, I might add, Mr. Truitt, I might add that it was Seneca or it was Cicero, I don't know which, that said, if it was not for the elders correcting the mistakes of the young, there would be no state.
Mr. President, I'd like to head for the fence and try to catch that one before it goes over, but I'll go on to another question.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, distinguished members of the Congress, honored guests, and fellow citizens. Today marks my first State of the Union address to you, a constitutional duty as old as our republic itself. President Washington began this tradition in 1790 after reminding the nation that the destiny of self-government and the preservation of the sacred fire of liberty is finally staked on the experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people. For our friends in the press who place a high premium on accuracy, let me say, I did not actually hear George Washington say that. But it is a matter of historic record.
On our way here in Air Force One, I was looking down over your countryside out here because most of the way from Oklahoma, I was looking down at clouds. And I could say that it reminded me of a story, but actually I wanted to tell the story whether anything reminded me or not. It was about a fella that was driving down a country road, and all of a sudden I looked out, and there beside him was a chicken. He was doing about 45, and the chicken was running alongside. So he stepped on the gas, he got it up to about 60, and the chicken caught up with him and was right beside him again. And then he thought, as he was looking at him, that the chicken had 3 legs. But before he could really make up his mind for sure, the chicken took off out in front of him at 60 miles an hour and turned down a lane into a barnyard. Well, he made a quick turn and went down into the barnyard too, and there was a farmer standing there. And he asked him, he said, did a chicken come past you? And he said, yeah. Well, he said, am I crazy, or did the chicken have 3 legs? He says, yep, it's mine. He says, I breed 3-legged chickens. And the fellow said, for heaven's sakes, why? Well, he says, I like the drumstick, Ma likes the drumstick, and now the kid likes the drumstick, and we just got tired of fighting for him. And the driver said, well, how does it taste? He says, I don't know. I've never been able to catch one. Well, seriously, since... Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you. As Henry VIII said to each one of his 6 wives, I won't keep you long.
I spoke of the difference between our 2 countries. I try to follow the humor of the Russian people. We don't hear much about the Russian people. We hear about the Russian leaders. But you can learn a lot because they do have a sense of humor, and you can learn from the jokes they're telling. And one of the most recent jokes I found kind of, well, personally interesting. Maybe you might tell you something about their country. The joke they tell is that an American and a Russian were arguing about the differences between our 2 countries. And the American said, look, in my country, I can walk into the Oval Office, I can hit the desk with my fist and say, President Reagan, I don't like the way you're governing the United States. And the Russian said, I can do that. The American said, what? He says, I can walk into the Kremlin, into Brezhnev's office, I can pound Brezhnev's desk, and I can say, Mr. President, I don't like the way Ronald Reagan is governing the United States. Now, I know that a lot of you have been having some fun with my advancing years. You even tied my recent surgery to my age. Well, I got to be honest with you. I had that same operation when I was young, and it felt so good I wanted to have it done again before I was too old. But I am aware of my age. When I go in for a physical now, they no longer ask me how old I am. They just carbon date me. Incidentally, I've got a news item for you. We have a spinoff from our Star Wars research. It's a helmet for me to wear at press conferences. All I do is push a button and it shoots down incoming questions. You have to admit, though, that my attitude is better than linebacker George Atkinson's when he was with the Oakland Raiders. Someone asked him what the player's reaction would be if the press box blew up. He said we'd have 30 seconds of respectful silence and then continue with enthusiasm. Now, honest, I don't feel that way. Maybe once in a while. Nancy, would you like to join me up here please? I know it's getting late, dear, but it's not often that we have so many people who've written about us and broadcast about us all together in one room like this, and I thought you might like to say a few nice words to them. They're all from the press and radio and television. Maybe just a friendly little greeting would do. How about just a word or two, something friendly, even one kind word?
I'm thinking.
Seriously, my friends, as always, we've had our share of laughs tonight at one another's expense, which is as it should be in a city where the issues are important and the passions run so deep. Maybe the fun and good nature of evenings like this is a good place to start.
So thank you for your hospitality and thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. In all the 36 anniversaries of my 39th birthday, this has certainly been the most memorable. George, Barbara, all of you up here on the top shelf, together with me, and all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I am enormously touched. Yes, today is my birthday. 75 years ago, I was born in Tampico, Illinois, a little flat above the bank building. We didn't have any other contact with the bank than that. Now, here I am, sort of living above the store again. And you've already, it's kind of been touched upon here that, speaking of old times, you may have heard that tomorrow is my birthday. Now you know about that. I prefer to think of it as the 36th anniversary of my 39th, but I'll be just about due for a midlife crisis. In fact, I'm thinking about a career change. Drop this political business and see if I can't do something different like radio or the movies. Maybe I'll give politics another 3 years. This time of the year always tends to be a summing up time for me. It's been swearing in time, and the new year every year, and a birthday, the 36th anniversary of my 39th birthday. I always think age is relative. There was once a very famous baseball pitcher, Satchel Paige, and no one quite knew how old Satchel was, but he still was throwing that ball. And somebody asked him about that, and his wise answer was, How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? And that's how I came up with 39. And, well, the late Jack Benny had something to do with that. He was 39 for more than 40 years. I can't close without one story about doctors that he will understand very well. Have you ever noticed how easy it is if you're introduced to someone at a party or a dinner or something and he's introduced as doctor? And then there's always those people that suddenly start saying, Doctor, I've been having, well, we had a fellow in show business, Moss Hart, the playwright, who was an inveterate along that line. And so one night at a cocktail party in Hollywood, he was introduced to a Dr. Jones. And almost immediately he started talking about, I've been having this low back pain. And the fellow that introduced them said, Moss, Dr. Jones is a doctor of economics. And that didn't stop Moss at all. He said, Doctor, I was buying some stock the other day. No. Well, I don't want to go on too long. This is, after all, Las Vegas. And outside just a moment ago, I saw a fellow trading 10 passes to the Reagan talk for one ticket to Frankie Valley. I'm mindful, too, that bringing things to a good conclusion is always a tricky business. You were told that I was a sports announcer at WHO Des Moines. But back in those days, the great evangelist Amy Semple McPherson was making a tour of the country holding revival meetings, and one of them in Des Moines. Now, the station thought it would be a good idea, an enterprising public relations man, to interview Amy Semple McPherson. But why they picked a sports announcer to interview that noted evangelist, I'll never know. But there we stood in the studio, and I asked her several what I thought were appropriate questions, and then she answered graciously, but then went into a very fervent plea about the success of her meeting. And I sat down until suddenly I heard her saying goodnight to our radio audience, and I looked up at the clock, and there were only 4 minutes to go. Well, I didn't know enough about Amy Semple McPherson that I could fill 4 minutes. So I got up, and in those days of radio and disc jockeys and so forth, I started thanking the noted evangelist Amy Semple McPherson and so forth, but I did like this, which means get a record ready. And the fellow out in the control room through the window reached out. There was always records around there for such contingencies, and picked one up and put it on the table. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude this broadcast by the noted evangelist Amy Semple McPherson with a brief interlude of transcribed music. I expected nothing less than the Ave Maria. The Mills Brothers started singing Minnie the Moocher's Wedding Day. She never did say goodbye. She just slammed the studio door as she went out. And by the way, on the matter of the INF treaty, I told the Senate not to worry about verification. I told them I'd take care of it. And while Gorbachev was here, I even made him write 100 times, I will not cheat, I will not cheat. Oops. Well, now, during my presidency, I've always emphasized diplomacy. But sometimes it comes to the point you have to use force in foreign affairs. And here I am, arm wrestling General Noriega for Panama. We really enjoyed our trip to China, and were amazed that the population was over 1 billion people. And as you can see here, the lines are terrible. On another trip, the government of Indonesia gave us these gifts, and they're our friends. Actually, I love this shirt. I finally found something louder than Sam Donaldson. And speaking of the press, remember during the Contra Aid vote when the networks wouldn't let me on the air? I bet you wondered how I finally got my message out. It's no secret that the press and I sometimes don't get along. In addition to my standard ploy of using helicopter noise to avoid reporters' questions, I've now added a new method to avoid questions: tear gas. I've loved almost every minute I've been in office, although there were a couple of trips to the hospital. In case you're wondering what happened here, I had just said, "So, Don, you say you're going to write a book." One of my greatest enjoyments is talking to the young men and women who defend us from attack. Here I am on top of the White House. And the soldier is explaining where he thinks the next book will come from. It's fortunate that not everything has been spilled in these books, however. I mean, I hope the environmentalists never find out about this one. We used to fly Air Force One over Wyoming low and shoot buffalo from the window. But I'll tell you someone I trust totally: George Bush. He's been a wonderful vice president, and he'll make an excellent president. And that's why I endorsed him and why I'll work hard for him this fall. Here we are listening to one of his speeches. You here tonight do good, hard, creative work, and I respect that too. So, as we say our farewells here tonight, this salute's for you. Now, thank you very much, but I think George and I should be applauding you. I thought it'd be good to get together now that we've all rested from our summer vacations. Although it's true summer vacations aren't always restful. You know that leads to a story. There was a fellow that was on his way to a mountain resort, and a policeman stopped him and said, "Did you know that you're driving without taillights?" And the driver hopped out of the car. He was so badly shaken that the officer took pity on him and said, "Well, now, wait a minute, calm down. It's not that serious an infraction." The fellow said, "It may not mean much to you, but to me it means I've lost my trailer, a wife, and 4 kids." I was in Las Vegas some years ago to address the annual Farm Bureau meeting. And on my way to the hall, a fellow recognized me and asked what I was doing in Las Vegas. And I told him I was there, what I was there for. And he said, "What are a bunch of farmers doing in a place like Las Vegas?" And I couldn't resist. I said, Buster, they're in a business that makes a Las Vegas crap table look like a guaranteed annual income. You know, there's a story about a pig and a chicken. They got tired of farm life, decided to find jobs in town. They no sooner arrived in town when the chicken spotted a sign in the window of a restaurant. It said ham and eggs, $1.25. The chicken suggested they go in and apply. And the pig said, wait a minute. For you, this job only requires a contribution. For me, it's a total commitment. You know, I can't resist. I'm accused, and certainly some elements accuse me of too much of telling anecdotes and so forth. But I think it'd be appropriate before I say anything else that one of my favorite stories about government had to do with an employee who sat at a desk and papers came to his desk. He read them and determined where they were to go and initialed them and sent them on. And one day a classified document came there, but it came to him, so he read it, initialed it, and sent it on. 24 hours later, it came back to him with a note attached that said, you weren't supposed to see this. Erase your initials and initial the erasure.
Okay. I thought that was a pretty good time for him. That thing goes on for a while. But I was back here laughing. Yeah, me too, Guy. One of the presidents I actually liked. Yes, laughter is good for the soul. I know. I ran across that and I just, like the first 5 minutes, and I just started laughing. I was like, hey, that's a good way to lighten things up. And he's a good person. He always was funny. I always loved to watch him when he came on. I was young, but I could still remember him. Yes, he did, Kenai. He had a great sense of humor. And those two, him and his wife, oh, they were just so darling together. Yeah. Okay, Beach. Okay, guys, I want to just tell you, discuss something with you here. When I went to the doctor today, we had a conversation and I had tests ran and stuff, and slowly they're coming back in. And she's wanting to talk with me again tomorrow. So she recommended that I take a little bit of downtime off. So I was just kind of watching Reagan when I was thinking and praying about it. So I think the best thing is looking at what kind of a schedule she's got down here. Is this week I'll work, I'm going to do this through tomorrow, then be off Friday and Saturday. Back on Sunday, off on Monday, back on Tuesday, off Wednesday, back on Thursday. off on Friday and Saturday. At least I want to do that to see what we're going to do at this point. So this week, tomorrow will be the last until Sunday. And then it'd be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday of next week. Now, if I can come on, I'll come up. Again, if anything was to happen, you will still get your notifications. Just the schedule that I'm looking at looks very, very tight. Yeah, I'm not taking off totally. She just said cut it down like 3 days for right now. And I'm waiting to see what's going to happen tomorrow. So what we'll do is tomorrow night, what is tomorrow's Thursday? Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Friday, Saturday off, back Sunday. I'm going off this thing she's got here. So it's just really, so Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay. Oh, that'll work. Now, if I can come on, I will. So just watch for your notifications. Oh, I'm always right around the corner. If I can come on, I will be on. Aw, thank you, Yvonne. That's part of it, I think, Marty Ann. I'm 6 hours in front of the computer and then more, some thereafter. And then I'm doing all the other stuff on top of it. I'm not making myself, I think it's causing issues. Like I'm not doing the up and down. I'm doing more down than I'm up for too long of a period, and my body's not adjusting. So it's causing problems in some areas. So I got to figure out how to make it all happen. But I'm trying to avoid medications. I'm not at the time. I'm not a medication person. And if I continue, I'm going to wind up in probably some major trouble. So what I can do is if, like I said, I could take you guys outside and I put like a false person up and we can sit on the park bench because they're higher and it would give me more stability in my body right now. So just when I think of some things to do, I can do that and it would be fine. I have a ghost in the house. Yeah, I know. Never goes away. Yeah, and I got to get back to a routine where my body is not saying certain things because I've never gone through this before where I'm not balanced. Is what basically she's saying. My body is not balanced. I'm way tipped to one way. And I have to bring it back. And if not, I'm going to be in serious trouble. So I just got my last result. I was looking at her notes and reading what was the test results, and my eyeballs about fell out of my head. So that's not good. And so I think now that was the shocker I needed. Because I really didn't think it was going to be that bad. But I'm okay. I know it's just going to take, a little bit to get my body usually works very good. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I've never been through this before. It's new. So we'll do what it takes. Yeah, slow, instead of like the fast pace that I used to do, I can't do fast pace anymore. She wants that stopped and just slowly walking slow. Let the body just kind of grab all the nerves in my body. So, yeah, that's what happens when you think you're still in your 30s and your body goes, "What is wrong with you?" But it's okay. I like I said, it'll all work out. It's just gonna have to take some time to work it through. I've already got a chiropractor. I mean a chiropractor. I love what that day when I'm there, it works out really good. But then the next day it goes right back and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I had swelling in my ankles, and that was when I said, that's it, something's wrong. I've never had that ever. So when I had the ankle swelling, then to my feet and the bubbles in my toes, never saw that in my lifetime. So, and this was just this over the past weekend that I saw that, and that's when I had to call her and say, I think I got a problem. And so they got me in immediately. Yeah, I think I could work this one through. We'll see. I just don't want to take any medications, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. But she's talking. I'm not going to have a choice. And I said, yes, I do. I always have a choice. So I'm just going to pray about it. I know the Lord's got me in his hands, and I'm fine. So, but I just want to let you guys know, at least for a week, until we can see how this is going to work. And then I've got another appointment on July 28th with a different doctor if this doesn't work. So I know we'll get it worked out. Oh, I love my chiropractor. I can go in there no matter how bad I feel. He can knock everything out from my head all the way down to my toes. But the problem of it is, lately in the last, it's been bothering me. The bottom of my feet been bothering me for a little while now. I thought that was just maybe because I was wearing too many flip-flops too much. But nope, that wasn't it. So there are some deficiencies, so I have to get on vitamins, which is okay. Those are normal. I don't mind my vitamins. But when it comes to prescriptions and stuff, I try to avoid that with everything possible. So I try to do all natural that I can. But I don't want you guys to leave the channel. Remember, you're still here 3 to 4 days a week. And if I see improvement, we'll start sitting outside so I'm up higher. Because that's the main problem with the sitting, is that you're never supposed to be on a couch. And the way I'm looking is down at my computer. I could put you on my lap. It doesn't help. So there's just some things that over the time kind of developed some issues. And I didn't want to pay attention to it. So it's my fault. I should have paid attention. So, yeah, that's just what we're going to do just for a week or two. Let's see what happens doing it the way she wants to do it. And I know what she's going to say. But I think we're going to try a natural. And I don't know when my channel is back up. I want to say tomorrow night is my channel. But I don't know. They didn't send that I was even down. I don't know if they're going to give me a notification it's up. So look for all notifications. If you don't see this one up, look for mine up. One of them will be up. Well, like I said, we're a family, and I love you all. And I'm thankful to the Lord that it wasn't as severe as I'm thinking that it could have been. So I think we got it in time. And I will be here. If I got to figure a way to maybe sit on the floor and raise my butt up with my laptop up higher so that all the nerve endings are positioned right, then I'll be good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Godwin. I love you. I love you guys. I really do. And we're going to keep praying. Pineapple, 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 right? Yeah, I think, Mom, that's it. But I'm having some, once I sit down, I'm having some issues with my nerves in my arms and legs and swelling. So the test kind of came up with the last one, I think, the one I just got, I think cinched it. She hit it right on the head. So we'll just go from there. I mean, we'll be okay. I can get through anything, just about. I've been tested. I've been tested. I've been tested. Not really. She said to keep my feet up, but she didn't say like all day or anything like that. She just said, when you're sitting, as much as you want, put your your legs up or whatever. But she really didn't say that was the problem. I think it is coming out of my back, but who knows? I think that's going to be the culprit of it. Eat Cheerios for breakfast and oatmeal for... That was good, Goma. Thank you guys for all the prayers. I definitely need them. Oh, a pillow wedge. I never thought about that. Thank you, Crawl. And I have you. Thank you. Yep, Marty Ann, that's what she said today. We talked about all that today. You use a body pillow to elevate your legs. I never thought of that. Yeah, now that's what I've got to elevate my legs higher than my heart. Thank you, Brighter Day. Hey, Doodlebug, you want to come up? You know about it too, Marty Ann? It's rough getting older. Oh, he's telling on you. Thank you, Melinda. What is that? Get her a foot thing that mimics walking while she's sitting. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually doing lemon and mint right now. Go, Mom. She's already put water pills on. First thing she said when she touched my skin, I thought I saw it, but I wasn't sure because I never had it before. She said, "Wow, you got a lot of water in your body." And I went, "What?" What are you talking about? And then she was showing me. And it's like, wow, I didn't even know I had that. I mean, I knew something looked funky, but it was weird. So I said to her, "What causes that?" She said, "About 5 different things in your body." I wish I had a pool that I knew it was like warm enough for me to get in. I would do laps and it would not be like this. Yeah, she gave me water pills to take. Matter of fact, supposed to pick them up tonight. Jim's supposed to go and get them tonight. Never been on anything like that ever. I've always been healthy. No, but she'll do what I ask her to do, CC. When she knows I don't want to take prescriptions, she gives me where you can go to pick up something or whatever, and we're going to try it. I got sea salt today. Boy, you guys really know about this stuff, don't you? Wow. A stool or ottoman under your feet. That's what she said. She told me, take it first thing in the morning and stay by a bathroom. Wow. No MSG. No, I don't use any goma. Matter of fact, I don't even use salt. Yep, Mrs. Dash. Oh, Mike. Oh, I don't think I could go through that again. No, no, no. Oh, thanks, Marianne. I will. Thank you. I don't do really that either, Go Mom. One thing I did ask her today, and she didn't give me an answer. I drink a lot of Propel, and I have a feeling I've got to look at that bottle and see if there's a lot of sodium in it. Well, I'm already on blood pressure pills. So now I'm going to take a lot of... Sandy, you and I are going to be together. Make sure you don't cross your legs. Propel, not good. Oh, that's the only... I love drinking Propel. Is it high in sodium? I just happened to sit here when I was talking about, we were talking about water. I'm going, wait a minute. I bet you if I've got any sodium at all, the only sodium would be my water. A leg wedge. I have never heard of that. What's made by Coke? Propellers? Seriously? I guess I need to tell her that tomorrow then.
Verse 2000, there you go.
Huh?
Verse 2000, there you go.
Oh. Well, then I've got to knock off the Propel. What do I drink then? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm drinking lemon water. Yeah, all my friends drink Propel. Oh, I have to tell them. Oh, I tried that hint. It's so flat. I do. Where's Nurse 2000? Yeah, that's what she's giving me. Is it a diuretic or something? Diuretic. Yeah. Sweet tea, half non-tea. LOL, we call it Southern wine.
That's exactly the way I drink mine, remember?
Yeah, it is.
Half sweet, half sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a tea drinker, except I've been on blood pressure medications for the last 5 years. But I'm on low dose now. I'm only 2.5 now. I will, James. Thank you. Marty. Son says, no tap water, spring water. My favorite now is Aqua. What is it? Where'd you go?
Velvet?
No, Aqua Panna from Italy. I never heard that. Where do you get that at, son? What are you laughing at?
God won. Oh.
What is that? God one, what is that? I have a potty mobile. Oh, the nights on water pills are awful. Ugh. Amazon, buy it by the case. Aw, thank you, Marty Ann.
Night commode.
Rockstar, I want to know, do ghosts just say aqua velva? Oh, my alkaline. Oh, on my test, my alkaline is way high. And Colleen says my bladder, the bladder never stops. Oh, no. Marty Ann's going, go stop laughing. Ghost says she's going to pee her pants.
Picture you doing.
Picture.
Clicking her pen.
Oh. Gosh. sad part of it is I could see myself doing that.
Me too.
I'm not clicking a pin. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. That was just out of nowhere. That was good. Oh my goodness. Good night says, thanks, one voice. Now we'll never get that image out of our head. We'll always be wondering where Lynn is sitting during our chats. Aquavelva. Who's drinking Aquavelva? Oh. Now that was funny. Oh my goodness. God one says, now that would be something.
Colleen's right.
Oh, that was cute, God one. What's that?
Says make sure you get there fast and get that feeling.
Uh-oh.
When you start those feels, you better.
You need to go up there and get those. Dee says, no matter how much fun we're having, can't stay there forever. Toilet sits too low. You know what? I could get one of those tall, elongated ones.
Wet wipes are flushing.
Oh, or get a bidet. One or the other. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Celery juice. What's that do? Mary Catherine, what does the celery juice do? Oh. Buck says it's so good to hear your laughter. Cece said heated seats and warm water. Hmm. You're right, Andy. Oh, it's a natural. Okay. That's not fair. Oh, Elvis says, at least we'll have background music for your flushing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've had celery juice. I wasn't fond of it. Ugh. Let's say I couldn't drink it, put it that way. Oh my gosh. Judy's, what? We did. Uh-oh. Judy says, Seedland, there's a positive of everything. Decision says, back in the day, we called that blowing out the O-ring. Oh. Whew. Oh, what puppies? It says, I got a great idea. Can get one of them toilets that the handicapped people sit on, and we can put wheels on it. That way you can walk around in your laptops. Worst comes to worst, I'll use the phone. I'll just go to the phone. I can't do it on my phone. Lynn Loretta just said you could change the name of the chat to Toilet Time with Lynn. I know.
Every pervert on the internet would be there.
I know. Oh. Oh my goodness. No, decisions, we're not going to do that. Oh my goodness. No, that was funny, guys. That was absolutely funny. One voice starts it off, and you guys went right with it. Oh. The Peach says, bet you wouldn't get kicked off. Oh my goodness. Go Mom's got live from the Tinkle Room. I just heard that myself. Oh my gosh. Oh. You're welcome. One voice says, Lynn, because of your future toilet trading time, we have all forgotten our problems for a bit tonight. Thanks. I'm so glad I can help. Oh my gosh, decisions. Oh my gosh. And it says, can you imagine the trolls with that name? Oh my gosh. Tony's got Tinkle Time with Lynn. Follow the flow of info. One voice says, live from Lynn's travel time. It will be our little secret. We know where you really are. No, you won't. No, you won't. Oh my goodness.
Watch the water.
Which one is that? Tony's what? Watch the water? Oh my gosh. I know, don't they, Doodlebug? One voice says, did anyone think we would be spending so much time laughing about toilet training tonight? I'm not being trained to go to the toilet. On the beach says, Lynn, just don't dream that you're in the bathroom. You guys are all professionals at this, aren't you? Aw, decisions, thank you. He says, God bless the community. Lynn's laugh tonight has blessed all of us. One of my favorite parts of life is hearing Lynn laugh. Aw, thank you. My ribs are killing me right now. Aw. What do you mean making memories?
That's what
Yeah, I saw, what?
That's what Dee said. I just followed up on what Dee said.
Oh, Roxanne, we know that. Good night, Ellie, honey. Have a good night.
I think she's coming in.
Oh. Oh, hi. She says, good evening, everyone. Hi, Lynn. I thought you were saying bye. Guy says, Loretta says, been there, done that. Boy, my ribs hurt. They really hurt. Wow. Cracked a rib. Sheila says, I never know what's going to go down on this channel. I just love it. Just like family. Ellie says, LOL, what are drinking? Can we have some LOL? We aren't really drinking anything. Actually, my water's on the other side of the... Oh, yes, we definitely are, Jamie. That is for sure. That happens without the... Never mind. Oh. On the beach, families had talks, toilet talks, always stays together. We cover it all. Oh my goodness. Go Mom says we're drinking pineapple juice. Oh man. Diane says good night, Lynn. Have to get up early. Taking grandkids bowling. So good to hear you laugh. Oh, thank you, Diane. Hope you had an enjoyable evening. One voice says, but when Lynn whispers, Jim will never hear her now. Oh my gosh. Ghost puts on there, this show just went through the crapper. Gosh, I can't believe you said that. Jules says, what a great way to raise our vibrations. So fun. I know. He's terrible. Oh, no, I'm still going to be here, Decisions. Just 3 or 4 days. Well, it'll be this week, tomorrow, and then off Friday, Saturday, back Sunday. Off Monday, back on Tuesday, off Wednesday, back on Thursday. Or if I can, I'm going to be back, so... Yeah. Let's see what's coming in. Okay, so we got this, what just came in. This is, what's his name? I can't find it now. Jeez, this is tiny. Steve Bilby. He says, good evening. He's on Shelton call today. Tier 3 paymasters have liquidity. Iraq put the rate for HCL in the Gazette, not the international rate, which should come next. Dinar has been trading on Forex Treasury wants rates to reload again tomorrow, which should give us lockdown Friday morning. Could go anytime, very excited. Texas Snake 933 says, being one who would rather wait and post so-called intel based upon information derived from those professionals directly involved in the execution of exchanging currencies. Latest indication received would indicate closely watching events, which would be occurring over the next 7 days, with the strong possibility we could go in 3 to 5 day window within that 7 days. Keep your phones charged. Whoops. Okay, that looks like there's something in there. Let me see what that's going to. Okay, then you guys can go to Rumble, and it says continuation of July 6th live stream intel drop. It's on Rumble. So go to, it's Phil G. So he's during the current events of July 6th.
Did you get what Kimberly just sent?
Huh? Yeah.
Kimberly sent.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got my glasses on. No wonder I can't see the chat. Why can't I see the chat? Can't even get in that one.
Maybe you get a cheap mouse tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Dee, did you just see what happened there? All that laughter brought good news. Well, okay, what am I missing? What good news did I miss?
What you just gave.
Oh. I was reading something else that was. Six, one, supposed to start till I Zoom the nurse. Sorry, nurse 2000. I need a nurse. Tell me how. Aw, your baby doesn't like thunder. Dave's not here, so just came back from helping with my grandkids for bed, and I'm just curious. Was there a stand-up comedian on air? Lots of laughter. Yep, there was. And I was bunt of the joke. Amen.
Hey guys, I guess we're going to call it an evening. I just came back in to give the or to make the closing remarks, so to speak. If you'll bow your heads and stop the chat. Dear Lord, thank you this day for all the blessings. Thank you for watching over us, and thank you for providing for us. We love you, Lord, and we praise you. And we look forward to all the things that you're bestowing upon us. Lord, you say that where two or more together in your name, that there you are also. We know you're here with us, Lord, and we appreciate your presence and your guidance. And we love you, Lord. Lord, we ask that you bless each person in the chat, and that you feed those that are hungry and shelter those that are without roofs over their heads. Lord, we ask that you watch over us in the coming days, and that you guide us through all the things that we're going to encounter. Lord, we ask that you provide special guidance to those that are seeking you right now. All these things we ask in the name of God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And everyone said, amen. Good night, guys. Thanks for being here. Be blessed, and we love you. Good night.